Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Vlogmas. I'm so excited about this. And I'm excited because we're really gonna try this year. We're really gonna try it. There are several of you who are interested in me doing Vlogmas this year. And I said, well, listen, y'all, if I don't get any suggestions, then I can't do it. You guys came through, you gave your suggestions, so I'm gonna go ahead and come through and do the videos that you suggested. Now, do we have enough for the entire month? I'm not too sure on that, but this is the starting point. So let's do it. One of the things that was very highly requested was a decorate with me, which I am not done yet because first we have to get all of the, what you doing, girl? First we have to get all of the decor out. Also, this has a whole bunch of tea in it over here, all of the tea. So let's just show you, because I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I like lots of tea. Do you see all the tea? All the tea and all the cups and all the things, all sorts of tea. Vlogmas. Vlogmas. Hooray to Vlogmas. You guys know I'm full of Christmas cheer. So wait, let me just show you my merry and bright. Yes, merry and bright. So yeah, so what we're gonna do today is we are going to go through all of my holiday decor. I have gone in the attic upstairs and pulled down a bin. I have gone into the place where the cats usually are, and I have pulled out my Mondo size box and another bin. I've gone around the house and just collected various things that were just sitting out since last year. Don't tell nobody. Here's a closet where I hold the trees. This is my main tree. It's a very big, monstrous tree. This is one of the little trees. I don't really know how many of those I have. I want to say 3 little trees. And then this is another tree that I have that I used outdoor last year, but we're going to try something this year. And look, see, they're here already. And then this is some Christmas decor I bought off season, so maybe like last February or this year's February or March that I haven't gotten a chance to use. And then another bin with Christmas decorations, and I bought the one from downstairs and the big box that's similar, like big similar moving box I have with a bunch of Christmas decor in it too. So we're just gonna go through all of it, see what we have and what is the plan since we have kitties now. Take a look at this tree. This bag is really big. Like this is like the length of me, kind of big, but just to give you an idea on what it looks like and all of its many parts, I gotta unzip this here. This just a really big tree. It has little balls and it has little pine cones, and it does have white lights throughout it, and it's really nice. It's really beautiful. I wanted to open it as well just to see if my other trees were in here, but I don't, too many trees. I don't see them, so we'll see. You know, I don't need help, Betty. So what we have here, Mondo size Home Depot box full of all sorts of things. These are purchases that I did at the end of the season. So like beginning of this year after last Christmas, those 2 bins are full. And then these are some things that were just out, like just sitting out and about that I never had put away. This has nothing to do with any of my trees. I will show you the closet where my trees are. I have 5 of them, but this I pulled out of there. This is one of the little mini ones. Now, before we get started on going through all these things, there's one thing I have to say about the decorating portion of this. One, it's going to be a separate video because this video is about to be Mondo size, like Mondo size. So you have to love looking at various Christmas items and various Christmas decor in order to love this video. So I suggest that you get you some hot cocoa, a hot tea, whatever fills your spirit with Christmas cheer to sit through this and watch with me. If any of these things are still available, then I will post a link to them in the description box. I'm really not too sure that they will be because some things I've had for years and some things are a bit newer. But we'll go through all of it, and then we'll get back another day on a different day and do a decorate with me. Decorating this year is going to be different. If you're asking why, because I have cats, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, but first, we're gonna try a Christmas experiment. I'm gonna put up my smaller tree in the hallway in a little alcove because I'd like to see if the cats will behave if I put up a huge tree a little later in the week. So let's decorate this corner real quick. And there they are. With this string down here, there is 2 of them on, and there's a cat, but there's one here. I don't know if you can see it with him there. Probably not. See the light that's flickering? So I'm gonna have to go through and figure out at some point what's happening with the bottom area, but the top still looks really nice. And I decided to bring in this snowman that I usually have outdoors. And so once I can get the bottom part situated, I think this could be pretty good. And good news, the cats haven't tried to climb up the tree. So they've tried to play on the inside, which is fine, but they haven't tried to climb up the tree. And that was my concern with the bigger tree. So we'll see what happens. And I'll keep you updated on the bottom of this tree. While doing that, I bought these guys in, and they are outdoor presents that I usually have. I think I did a Vlogmas last year where I did some outdoor decorating, and so I will show you a clip hopefully from that time. If not, you'll see it later, but these are some outdoor presents. I have a few projectors and a whole bunch of other stuff, but let's get sorting. All right, thanks to Netflix, we're gonna go ahead and get us a fireplace going, and I'm showing you this so that you guys know if you're looking for one. Of course, they have them on YouTube as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this like little fireplace for your home situation here. Let's see how this goes. Look, and it even has some music. I, however, am going to play my music, and I will leave a link below to the music I'm playing. It's copyright, so I can't play it in the video. But if you're interested in the playlist that I'm listening to, then I will link it below. And this is my little speaker here. So the goal is to quickly sort through the things by category, so then I can sit down and show you them more individually. So hopefully lanterns and light up things, and then wall art and all sorts of other things. The great thing about this, that I love about this, is that when you put your Christmas decorations up for the year, sometimes you don't remember what's in there. So this is like Christmas Day. I do not know what all is in all of these things. So this is gonna be fun because sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. it's a whole bunch of stuff. So we have all the things, living room full of stuff to show you. First things first, I'm very sad about this pillow. So the pillows, I want to say they were stacked on each other, or maybe it was the red from the top of the tin. But either way, this pillow should be just as tan as that one with Joy on it. But I don't know if you can tell in the camera, it has red all over it, because the back of this is red and the back of that is red. And that's what you get for jumping up there. He doesn't care. He's going to run away with that. So thing number one, I'm going to try to soak this. Hopefully it'll get just a little bit of its color back. I had cut the tag off of this, so I don't exactly know how I should be washing it, but we're going to go ahead, put it in here, get some of these Tide Pods out, because this is sad. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Probably not. Child safe. All right, we will see what happens. Fingers and toes crossed. Maybe just a little red will come off. All right, so you can finally sit down and look at some of these things, which I'm very excited to do. I am happy that I went and sorted through all this stuff, because I am pretty certain that I feel like I am missing a bin. One real like thing that tells me that is I have no white lights here. No white Christmas lights at all. And so I don't know if something happened to them last year and I threw them away, or if I put them in another bin. But there are no white lights anywhere on this table, which is really strange. I'm also missing a few lanterns, and so who knows? But let's get into it. So my cats can jump. They jump very high. They jump up to the top of that mirror. They jump up to the top of things. They can get on top of the refrigerator if they want to do. They jump very high, and so that's limiting what I can do in terms of decoration around my house. And cats tend to run up in trees. Luckily for me, they seem to be content. So at first you saw them running around and kind of like, let me see about this. But they haven't been actively just trying to stay and be there. So that is the plus. All right, so anyway, the first thing I'm gonna start with are my lanterns. I absolutely love my lanterns, and I'll be sure to insert a clip of what they look like when they are on. One, because it's very light outside, and two, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to put batteries in all of them. So all of my lanterns are battery operated, and they also have timers. So one thing about me and Christmas decorations, if this is a tip that I could give you, don't spend all day each night going around your house having to turn things on. All of my Christmas decorations that have lights have some form of timer, whether already like on the actual item or via a smart like plug, and I'll show you that in a second. But anyway, this is my favorite one. And so this has a bit of a scene of like a Santa going over a church and a little house and everything. When it comes on, it glows in the dark very beautifully, and I love it. It has a timer, and let me see what the times are on the timer. I believe it's a 12-hour timer. I want to say that, or maybe it's 7. It might be 7 to 8, because 12 would be too long. It might be 7 to 8, but basically I turn it on whatever time I want at night. And so usually around the holidays, I turn them all on around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and they automatically come on every night. So this is the first one. Love it. All right, and this one, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put in here in the kitchen and put it up really high, because this is my favorite one. I will be the most sad if it gets broken, you know? So I'm gonna put it up real high in the kitchen, but hopefully I don't have any lighting problems with you, because that would make me very unhappy. Okay. Let me turn off the light. Let's give it a go. It's doing its thing. The other one that I really enjoy, and you'll see that it has its own little sparkles and sprinkles and things, is this one here with the cardinals. I have 3 of these, but you'll only see 2 of them today because I don't know where the other one is. So this is one with cardinals. I love it. And this also does a rainbow color. So this one does more of like a golden shimmer, and this one does more of a cycling kind of rainbow color, if I remember correctly. All right. Let's turn it on. Okay. I'm liking it's working. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying it there. Like, you guys can't see that it's working. I love it. And you just sit it on your counter or wherever you like. And it just glows really well. It's just reflecting on this one. Okay, let me look at timer 2 because I can't remember if timer 1 or timer 2. Okay, timer 2 is my colored one, which cycles through the colors, which I love. And so I'm just gonna sit this on the table in the living room, I think, since I have all the color stuff going on in there. Here is the Christmas tree one, and I'll have to twirl it so it does its thing. But I have 2 of these. Now where the other one is, I'm not sure, but I have 2 of them. So this is a lantern that I love. And if you're wondering where I set these, I usually just set them around the house. So I put one on like the craft table that I have in there. When I put the tablecloth down, I put one on the kitchen counter. I sometimes put one out here in the living room in front of the TV, on the side. So plenty of places for these things to go. And then there's this one. I also have another one of these. I just don't know where it is. I feel like we had a power outage once earlier in the year, and I used one of these, and now I don't know where the other one is. But this is also on a timer, and it just has like a little flicker to it, which is really nice. Hold on a second. Let me get a clear out of this bin here. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And then these beauties, I was very sad. One of these dropped last year, and so they were kind of stair steppers. So one is bigger than the other, and then there was a smaller one, and the smallest one dropped last year. These are beautiful. I absolutely love them. Cherished possessions, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna put them out this year because of the little kitties. If I do, I might do it at my desk, and I might do a like special like decorating desk video now that I think about it. But yes, and so they have lights on the inside that come out. Let me show you. They look like this, and they just put a little battery in them, and they are of course timed, and they have batteries in them, and it feels like there's a battery. Oh, yep, there's a battery in it already. So yes, daylight savings time has already passed, as you know, so it's gonna get a little darker faster. So in a bit, I'll probably turn on the lights. But yes, so those are my lovely little glass bits that I absolutely love. Up next, we'll do the pillows. As you saw in the beginning of the video, my pillow, I don't know what happened with the pillow. I'm very sad about the pillow, but we'll do the pillow. So favorite pillow of all time, this one. Love this little baby pillow. It is the sweetest. And it says, "Dear Santa, I want a fat wallet and a thin body." Who doesn't want both of these things? Who doesn't? So yes, my favorite pillow. And then I also have this one here with the Christmas tree. And it's pretty big. And they are red on the back. It's really nice and like really soft, totally beautiful. And the other one says joy, which you saw, which is really nice. I love those, like love them 2 pieces. In the beginning of this, hopefully you saw my projectors. There are 3 of them. If I could find the Disney ones online, I don't know if they still are available, then I will link them in the description box. Anything that is still available, of course, I will link below and try to find it for you via Amazon, because that's the easiest way to do it. So this is projector number 1, and it just like siphons through a few different like classic Christmas things. So bells, stars, Santas, all sorts of things. Usually I put it on the front of the garage, like aimed towards the garage, or either one side of the house, but there's usually lights out there to go in correlation with it. I will say I'm not a huge fan of houses that just put these like one projector up and is like, Merry Christmas. I know that's me sounding judgy. I'm sorry. But yes, here is the first one. As you know, I am a Disney loving girl. For those of you who don't know, this is my other projector. My lovely Disney one with the Mickeys and the Minnies. Or maybe it's just my Mickeys. Maybe it's just my Mickeys. Might just be my Mickeys. Anyway, has little snowflakes and things, and it kind of ciphers through this same images, but just changes colors to do more of like a little rainbow feel, which I really enjoy, of course. And then lastly, we have these Mickey heads, and they say those same colors, and they just rotate and rotate and rotate, and green and yellow and blue and red. And Eclair is like amazed. She's like, can I catch these things? That's so cute. This is, of course, their first time seeing this stuff. But yes, so this is the one, and they're normally outside, and so I really enjoy them. I'm wondering what that little speckle is. I think I probably just have to dust it off or something there. But anyway, number 3. But in addition to that, I didn't show you these, but I'm going to insert a clip. I have these 3 guys, of which one of them actually broke last year, which is sad, and it was totally my fault. But they come on, and they have like the lights that go around and around and around and around. It's been in there a little while. But yes, I love them. I love them. So just imagine the fact that the front of my house looks like a Disney winter wonderland when I do put the decorations out there. But my Mickey heads, love my Mickey heads. There are several strands of lights here. Like I said, there are no white ones. I have no clue why, but blue. I have one set of green apparently, and this may be more than one, but it looks like one set of green. And then I have these 2 sets of red. And so currently that's what I see. I feel like there are more, but we'll see. So a couple things about doing lights outside. A couple tips. 1, very long extension cords, depending on how many things you have to plug in. Usually I have these lights to plug in, which connect to each other. Then I have those presents that you saw that go outside, and then there's a little snowman out there that goes inside, and then there's 3 projectors. And so I have 2 really long extension cords, and the extension cords have like a multi-head to them, because that's kind of the more important thing. They have a multi-head to them, and they are 3-pronged, because a lot of the bigger things have 3 prongs to them. So it's important for you to make sure that your extension cord has 3 prongs, and it's also heavy duty, and it's also made for outside. So not all extension cords are supposed to go outside, so make sure when you get them, they go outside. I feel like I bought these. I feel like I bought this one at Lowe's, and I bought this one on Amazon. And I know I bought those on Amazon for sure, so I'll show you. And the difference between that one and this one is that it also has 3 prongs, but they are separated. So what it does, come on, guy. What it does is it opens out into 3 different plugs. So you see this? And then it opens out into 3 different 3-prong plugs. And that's nice, because then that means that you don't have to stretch all your cables back to that one, and all of them will go their individual separate ways outside. So that's a great suggestion. And then on top of that, if you want to extend what you already have, these are the guys that I got last year. And so they are extenders, 3-prong. So instead of having 3, now I have 3, 6, 9. Now I could have 9 out of 1. And so these are great. I absolutely love these extenders, and I will leave a link to them below. Then I have all of these little sticks here, which you guys saw me pulling out the box, and those just go to the bottoms of the Mickeys, and I believe it goes to the bottom of a tree, and it just makes it so you can stick it into the ground a little easier. But I think those are all the things that I have that go outside in terms of lights. I have this little guy as well, but I don't usually put them outside. I usually just hang them around somewhere in the bathroom or in the kitchen. Usually in the bathroom because they don't stretch that long, but they are really big and nice, and I like to have the beautiful color there.